Ok.
Bonsoir les gars. C'est le sujet d'aujourd'hui. Days and months, regular ER verbs in present tense and interrogators. Slowly and steadily, we are going to cover this chapter entirely. Let's understand some of the basic that should be there in mind, like for days of weeks, months, and season. Common mistakes are that people put the capitals there, just like in English language, but in French, the days of week, months, and season, they are not capitalized. Please make sure of this. There are some exceptions though, and there they are to be used without the definite article, which is again le, la, l apostrophe, and le. The week always begins with Monday. We know that it is lundi. For Tuesday, it is mardi. Wednesday is mercredi. Thursday is jeudi. Friday is vendredi. Saturday is samedi. Sunday is dimanche. When we talk about the formal French and we need to ask what day it is today, in French, we simply ask quel jour sommes-nous aujourd'hui? Aujourd'hui is today. And if you have to ask informally, you simply need to switch to the informal version, the basic version of it. That is, say, quel jour aujourd'hui? It's what day today? And the answer in both the cases is going to be simple. If it is the formal one, you will take this sentence only from the question and it will become nous sommes. So whatever the day is, like if it is given Thursday there, they're going to say nous sommes jeudi. Or if it is the informal one, you can say jeudi. The type of the question will decide the type of the answer in this case. But obviously the day will remain same. Here, they have made the usage of the ER verb. We have started doing some, but यहाँ से अब हमें ज़्यादा clarity होगी. Mom arrives Saturday. So this is the action for arrive. ठीक है? So mom becomes mama. Informal way में वैसे तो mother को mère बोलते हैं, but mom को कहते हैं mama. Mama arrive samedi. And Sylvie on Sunday, a Sylvie dimanche. You can see there is no article. There is no la samedi, la dimanche, ऐसा कुछ नहीं लिखा. Tomorrow's Friday, demain c'est vendredi. We are not going to write la vendredi. When? But the key is, when you have to talk about some activities, suppose that you are going to do with the frequency. Suppose करो हम कहते हैं कि every Monday, every Sunday, every Tuesday. Then you have to use the article in that case only. Like here, if you do the same activity regularly for every Monday, or you can say each Saturday or Sunday, if it is the regularity you are showing in your action, then you have to use the masculine definite article le before the day. And day, that also remains singular. It's a rule. Suppose if I have to say, I play cricket every Monday. So simply, I play every Monday. Yesterday we have done the conjugation for play, that is jouer. So I will use the conjugation. I will drop the ER and will put E simply at the end of the stem, which is JOE. Je joue. I want to say every Monday. I will choose le and then Monday is lundi. Je joue le lundi. I play every Monday. This stands for every Monday. Because generally हम किसी भी डे ऑफ वीक के आगे आर्टिकल नहीं लगाते. And if you have to show the frequency, that's a good use. Now, for the better understanding of the point, let's see some more examples. Examples are the key, so pay attention. Here they are saying, on Mondays, I am at the gym. So you are just specifying the frequency of on Mondays. मैंने अभी बताया, you just need to change it to day with article. Le lundi. In English, we put S, but in French, there is no need to do so. I am at the gym. Je suis au gymnase. That is the gym. Please note this vocabulary word. And gymnase is masculine. Next example. The friends have dinner together every Friday. Again, every Friday will be le vendredi. कोई plural नहीं चाहिए और article ल लग जाएगा. That shows every. To have dinner is dine. This is again an ER verb. Just make sure you are taking a note of it and you need to write a conjugation of it for me. To have dinner is dine. Together is ensemble, the friends, because we are not confirmed with the type of the group, so we'll take it as a masculine plural. Maybe it is a mixed group also. So, les amis. Then, in the next example, each Wednesday, there is an exam. For each Wednesday, this is going to be le mercredi. There is an exam, il y a un examen. Where are you on Sundays? For on Sundays, simply you will pick the day and you will put the article in front of it, le dimanche. For where we have the word où. Est-ce que हमें पता है? Is it that you are is tu es? We can use vous êtes also, but okay, tu es is also fine. And an exam is an examen, as I told you previously as well. And this is masculine too, if un laga हुआ है. I hope we are clear.
Okay.
Next is le mois de l'année, which is months of the year. Oui, madame.
Janvier,
Mhm.
February,
Mhm.
Mars,
Mhm.
April, May,
Mhm.
June,
Yes.
July,
You read it, I'll correct. Don't worry. Read. Mhm.
August,
Mhm.
September,
Mhm.
October,
Mhm.
November,
Mhm.
December. December.
D'accord. Ani, once more.
We Janvier,
Mhm.
February,
Mhm.
Mars,
Mhm.
Avril, May,
Mhm.
Juin,
Mhm.
Juillet, Août,
Mhm.
Septembre, Octobre,
Mhm.
Novembre, Décembre.
Très bien. First of all is janvier. AN gives you the on sound. Please remember, every time I say, note it on the top of your notebook. This is the on sound, Jean, and this is EA sound. So totally they will become janvier, which is January. Here also this is the A sound. And the previous sound, जो पीछे sound है वो same ही रहेगा ऊपर वाले के according EA. So that is February. This is the exception. Here you have to say so at the end. Mars. Here also you need to speak L. Avril. This is same pronunciation as in the English. May. But this IN, that gives you the sound of nasal sound. So that will become juin. Juin. It's a very close word to the Punjabi. Juin. Here, we don't give the pronunciation for LN. We have this ET as A. So till here it was juillet. ये बोलना नहीं है. This is A. Juillet. Juillet. July. Because of the circumflex here, you need to put pressure on U. U ka sound. So, oot. Oot. August. Again, the same pronunciation exists in Punjabi also. September. September. This is like a R sound. Br sound. September. And this is O sound. Same. Then you have octobre. Same logic. Octobre. Novembre. Novembre. Décembre. Décembre. And if you can't say décembre, décembre, which is December. Now, the interesting point that you should note is, and this should be kept in mind, as we will go further in the level, this will help a lot to fix the preposition, because here also in preposition students get easily confused, so it will help you a lot. The preposition en, which means in, is used in sentences before the names of the months. Every time you are using a month, you need to use en, which refers to in. And sometimes, as we read in the chapter yesterday, you can use au mois de or d apostrophe. Now, by this time, you already know why d apostrophe, because if the month is starting with a vowel, so you need to drop this de and you choose d apostrophe. That's very simple, the same logic. Just say, the question is, what month is it? So even for that, we have the same structure. There we were using quel jour sommes-nous, thoda sa change ho jata hai. Quel mois sommes-nous? What month we are? That is the exact word by word translation. What month we are? Quel mois sommes-nous? And in plain English, what month it is? What month it is? And if we have to say it's January, so you have to say we are in January. So for that in, you will use en. Nous sommes en janvier. We are in January. Or directly you can say c'est janvier, but better is to go with this. This is a formal structure. Scoring one. Christmas is in December. Now we know Christmas is Noël. Noël est en décembre. In May, we will use en. Est en décembre. We have vacation in August. On a des vacances. Vacation is vacances. En août. Classes begin in September. Classes को cours भी बोलते हैं. Les cours commencent en septembre. En septembre. In September. They are still skiing in April. So skiing is skier only. You can note this down as well. And we have to go with the conjugation of this one. To ski, skier. Il ski encore. Encore refers to still also. Very important word, sorry. Please note it down. Encore के भी दो meaning है, still and yet. And there is another expression usage, mois d'avril, au mois d'avril. Because avril was starting with the vowel, so we needed to drop the e and put the apostrophe. As two vowels are never coming back to back. D'avril. Further, we have seasons. In French, we call them les saisons. This is a sound and this is en sound. S का कोई sound आएगा. Les saisons. Summer is l'été. Autumn or the fall season is l'automne. Winter is l'hiver. Spring is le printemps. And all of them are masculine. You can see in the brackets already M is written, which is masculine, and here the article clarifies you that. Now, noteworthy point over here is names of the season. They are used just with the definite article. You can already see l'été, l'hiver, l'automne, le printemps. Already you can see. All of them are the definite article. And there are only two prepositions that could be used in front of these seasons, which is en and au. With the exception that only and only in front of printemps, we have to use AU, which refers to in. The reason is again very simple. Very, very simple, and you might already know it. In printemps, the word is starting with a consonant. So you can place the preposition which has the ending of vowel. Au printemps. But if you look at the spellings of the other seasons, l'été, starting with a vowel, l'automne, starting with a vowel, l'hiver, again, starting with a vowel partial. So there, you cannot put O, because then O will follow नहीं होगा. दो vowels एक साथ नहीं आएंगे दो vowels. So we have to use on. So in short, if you have to say in summer, so en été. If you have to say in autumn, en automne. If you have to say in winters, en hiver. But if you have to say in spring, you will say au printemps. Here, look at the examples. Winter is the cold season. Without article in French, we cannot start a sentence. So, instead of writing winter directly, l'hiver, we will say, not hiver, l'hiver. Winter is the cold season, sentence structure थोड़ा सा different होता है French में. So it will become l'hiver, c'est la saison froide. Same logic as the V. La semaine itself is feminine, but all the words are masculine. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, till Sunday. All the days are masculine. All the seasons are masculine, but the word season itself is feminine. La saison. Next is Ariel loves autumn. Ariel adore l'automne. Please note the verb adore, which is to adore or to love. This is again a regular verb and included in the category of the verbs that you have write to conjugate. Last but not the least, me, which is moi, I am spending the summer at the beach. I am spending, je passe, summer is l'été, and the beach is la plage. The direct conversion of at is a. That's a preposition too. So, moi, je passe l'été à la plage. Okay. For example, in the summer, we don't wear coats. So, in the summer, because it is starting with a vowel, so on. Preposition is on, according to the description. En été, we do not wear coat. It consists of two parts, no and pa. And to wear is porter. Add this to your list, please. Porter, which is to wear. Actually, it has two meanings, to wear and to carry. So it has been conjugated according to the new form. You drop the ER and you put ONSL together. Nous portons, the coat is manteau. Manteau. He is very busy in the fall. So for in the fall, you can see, because the fall is the autumn season, we'll write on a time. And busy is actually occupé. It's again an ER word. You can note it down, obviously. Occupé is to be busy. You need to give me the conjugation of it. Then we have in the spring. Now we know this is starting with a consonant. So we can use O here. Au printemps. in spring, I always wear a hat. We already have seen that porte. So according to je, it will be conjugated to je porte. Always is the word toujours, which is always. Wear a chapeau. Je porte toujours un chapeau. A chapeau is a hat. It's masculine. Chapeau. Chapeau. Are you in Montreal in the winter? So in the winter is on you. Are you is the inversion of QA. In can also be translated to a, and Montreal is Montreal basically. Don't pick the pronunciation to Montreal. Uneven. Last but not the least is la partie du jour. These are the parts of day we know already. They are le matin, l'après-midi, le soir, la nuit, which is morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Now, the parts of the day, they are used with the definite article for the regular ends, with the words such as demain, which means tomorrow, ye, yesterday, or will, the demonstrative adjective itself, which is sir, said, this and that, both. Here, cette nuit. Please notice, cette nuit never means this night. Cette nuit always means last night. But these are the nuances of the language. I know this might take a lot to wrap around the head, but these are the small mistakes that we generally do. So in the evenings, that will become simply le soir. We watch TV. Nous regardons la télé. Regardo is the conjugation for regardez-vous. Tomorrow morning, demain matin. I return to work. Je retourne, which is the conjugation for the verb retourner. If you haven't done it yet, please make sure to add it in your list. This afternoon, because it is starting with a vowel, so we will use this set. C-E-T. Cet après-midi, and we have lunch, that is déjeuner, I already told you, with the folks. Folks are actually the parents. So, les parents. And at night, when you say at night, this is going to be, again with the definite article, la nuit. The animals are in their beds. The animals, les animaux, for the plurial, are obviously the conjugation will change to sont. In is dans their beds. Leur lit. That's it. This is what we have to do today. Tomorrow we'll do its exercise and we'll move to the next topic.